Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and today I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a haul video slash things I picked up at the store. So it first started because my husband and I had helped clean out the gutters of the condo units that we live in, and they paid us. So I don't remember. I helped my husband, and I say I loosely helped my husband. I like turned on and off the shop vac and carried a shovel, you know, little things like that. I don't even know what I'm saying. So anyway, they did actually let me have some of the money, and I've been seeing in everybody's videos these new little cotton cakes, if you will, at Hobby Lobby. So when my husband asked me to go pick up some dinner, I said, I'm going to zip over to Hobby Lobby and spend my money right away. And what am I going to spend it on? Yarn. So the first thing is I got these two little dollops. How cute are they? I've seen everybody showing these little things off, and I actually was shocked that my Hobby Lobby had them. So I got these. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to make out of them. Maybe a bib or a pair of booties or something. For a baby, I think. These little dollops are $1.99. So, I mean, technically you probably could use your 40% off of one regular price item, or sometimes they'll probably have them 30%. That's usually what they do for yarn. 55% acrylic, 45% cotton, so they're super soft. That's why I don't really feel like I would use them for dishcloth or hand towels or scrubbies. I'd probably use them to make something for a baby, like a little hat and a booty set, maybe hat, booty, bib. And then the yardage is 92 or 84 meters. So they're super cute, little. Here, I'll show you in comparison to, whoo, look at all that. Like the cakes, the Karen cake, or Mandala Baby. I mean, they're little. So I got a couple of those. Then, because as you remember, I've been making these amigurumi dolls, I picked up some brown, because you need to have some brown hair dolls. So far, all I've had that I really liked for yellow was this Karen Simply Soft Yellow, which is the same yellow I used way back when I was doing that thermal stitch blanket. That's the remnants from that blanket. So I think three, I didn't bring it down. I just finished another one. That'll show in another video. That one I also put blonde hair. So I got a brown. I love this yarn for the amigurumi dolls. It's like my favorite. I've used Karen Simply Soft, and I used it for the hair and a few little things, but I think overall, so far, out of the yarns I've used, the Red Heart Super Saver and Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn works the best. Then I picked this one up. It's kind of like a denim wash. These are $4.99, but I think my Hobby Lobby had them on sale for $3.33 yesterday. So I got two of those. This I thought would be nice for, like, if I did pants or for a boy doll. I thought about making an attempt at doing a boy doll. Then the thing I'm very excited about is because I want to do some knitting. Now, I don't want to be full-blown knitter. I've said before, I'm basically a crocheter that dabbles in a little bit of knitting. My dream is to be able to knit socks. I like doing shawls or long scarves, triangular shawls, oblong shawls, and that kind of thing. Most of the knitting needles I've used are the Susan Bates metal ones that I grab off the clearance rack at Joann's, and I have a video about those. But I wanted to try wood ones, not the Clover Bamboo, because I've used those and I had a very unpleasant experience with them, probably due to my inexperience in knitting. I did buy a Knitter's Pride knitting needle that I have in a video just a couple back when I went to the Lost Sheep Yarn Shop, and I believe that was a metal one. So then when I went to Hobby Lobby and saw that they had the Knitter's Pride, and then if you can see that, folks, they're the wood ones, and they're pretty. Kind of like the Knitter's, kind of like the ones in that Knit Picks, I think. So they have a wood one. I asked Google, what is the best size knitting needle to use with worsted weight yarn, because 90% of my yarn is worsted weight. And it said US size 5 or 6. So I got a 6. I also then got the kind that screw onto the circular thing, because my goal is maybe someday when my kids move out, or if I like make it big on YouTube and I have 1 million subscribers, which probably will never happen, maybe someday I would buy like one of those big couple $100 knitting sets. But until then, I just want to get a couple of these circular cords, and then a few that are good for worsted weight, and a couple that are really good for fingering weight, or the sock yarn, so that I can do socks and a few shawls. And just have a few really nice ones that the cable is nice on, because the ones I have, it usually holds that shape pretty well. I've done hot water soaking. And to be honest, what I really want to do is just take my knitting needles out and knit with them. I don't want to be like running them through hot water, boiling them, laying them under towels, ironing them. Because by the time that all gets done, I'll be like, you know what, I'm just going to go crochet, where I just pick up my hook and go. So I did buy this so that I can attach it. These I felt were very reasonable. $7.99 for this crochet, or this knitting needle. And these little circular things are $2.99. So I did use my 40% off coupon on this. If I like this, then I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby once a day until I have the ones that I want, use my 40% off coupon, and then I'll maybe pick up 1 more or 2 more of these, because I knit very infrequently. And then I feel like that's going to wrap up my knitting needle situation. Because like I did in a few other videos ago, I bought Susan Bates Velocity, Susan Bates, a real thick one, and I know that circular needle, that circular cord is going to be a bear. I can already see it in that one. And I've used these before, and I do like them, but the problem is when I'm knitting on those circulars, it holds its shape so thoroughly that it ends up twisting up my work, and I got to keep twisting it and moving it, and it's aggravating. So this is what I got at Hobby Lobby. 2 of these skeins, so I can have some brown-haired amigurumi dolls, maybe a couple bears, some cute yarn for more of those jumpsuits, 2 little dollops, just because everybody else had them and I wanted them too, and then this knitting needle. Maybe I'll do a review on the knitting needle, since this is basically crochet. So then also yesterday, I was watching Bag O' Day Crochet. I love her, and I love her husband. I love it when they go shopping together and they're cute couple banter, and I just adore it. And I always say, honey, will you come to the yarn shop with me? And he won't, because I just love their interactions and looking at yarn, and then she'll start helping the people next to her while she's chatting in her videos. So anyway, her and her husband went to Walmart. I'll put a link in the description to her video. And they were trying to check out this whole mandala cake situation, and whether or not the mandala cakes were ringing up $2 regular price or sale. And all of theirs rang up $4.97 or $4. And her husband made some kind of a goofy comment like, I think it's a conspiracy or a scam. So then I thought, you know what? I'm going to go to my Walmart and show in a video that they're ringing up $2.97. Because remember, a couple videos ago, I got these mandalas. Babies for $2. That's actually what it was, $2. But I didn't make a video, and I scanned my receipt into my phone and then throw it away for the Savings Catcher app. And so I couldn't even have a receipt to show him that it wasn't a conspiracy. It really was happening. So I went to my Walmart with my daughter, who turned out to have a preteen moment and didn't want anything to do with my videos or helping me. So I couldn't be in the video. I had to like wing it myself. But I got this. This was the last mandala baby, and it rang up $2. And this one is, at first I thought it was the Mermaid Cove, but it's Rainbow Falls. So I got 1 more for $2. So I think right now I have 4 mandala babies. But all the other mandala cakes, the typical, you know, Spirit, Genie, and all those, they still rang up $4.97. But in the video, then I also showed, as I was looking around, a lot of the Walmart yarn was on sale. Now, I've been spoiled by Hobby Lobby, because when they put their yarn on sale, it is on sale. It's like $1 or $2 a skein. Whereas Walmart was like, I think the Red Heart Super Saver is typically $2.97 a skein, and they had it for $2.50. Now, to me, that is not a sale, but I did buy one anyway. I bought another one of these to make some more amigurumi dolls. The reason I'm kind of pumping out the amigurumi dolls is because the charity group I work with, Christ Child Society, is having a craft and vendor show in October. So I wanted to have a bunch of cute little dolls like this out to sell. And then whatever didn't sell, I was going to give to my nieces and nephews. So I got some to have purple variegated, just to see how that goes. Then, so that was $2.50. Then I turned off the camera and stopped filming. And because I don't know how to merge two videos together, I had to leave it at that. But they also had all their cotton, the peaches and cream, for $1.50 each. Now, I don't typically buy this brand of cotton, so I don't know what it is regular price. I sometimes buy the Lily's Sugars and Cream at Joann's, and then usually I buy the cotton cakes, or I love this cotton, at Hobby Lobby. And then if I'm going to do a dishcloth, I do buy the Joann's. I have a couple spools of it that I really haven't run out of. So I have very little cotton. I think way back when I did a Flash My Stash. As you can see, I have all this acrylic, and then I have like a little tiny drawer in this cabinet with like 5 cottons. But I figured for $1.50 I'd pick this up because I wanted to try to do the dishcloths that the Canadian Crocheter mentions. And then also, also Setta's place, if you've seen her. She has a bunch of really cute dishcloths and pot holders that she was making. She has a whole video about cotton. So I grabbed the only 2 they had left out of their cotton. They had the big spools, but these were $1.50 each. So I'm going to try some dishcloth. And then also, if you all watch Karen on Happiness is Homemade, she has a little needle case she makes. And so I thought I would just whip one of those out real quick. I probably could do it this afternoon. I'm not going to follow a pattern, but I see it's basically a rectangle tri-folded with an insert to poke your needles in, and then one side sewn to be a pocket. So I'm going to whip one of those out, and I thought, well, you know what, $1.50 for these. Maybe it has the sale price on them, or the regular price on them. It does not, but it's a worsted weight, it says. And then this is called Bright Orange, which it is. So that is what I picked up yesterday on my shopping. I probably spent $30 on all of these between the 2 places, and I really need to stop buying yarn because my birthday's coming up next month. And usually my husband and kids run off to the store and grab me skeins of yarn. And to be honest, I have a lot of yarn already. It's just this quandary I have between a project idea that I want to make and whether or not the yarn is here that I want to use, or if I can think of something to make with it. I think that's my problem. Now, I am burning through the cakes right now to make the Adirondack wrap. And I think I have enough here with having 3 of the same to finish the one I'm doing, and I think there's 2 more in there that I can make. But other than that, that is really what my goal should be. It should be a challenge for all of us crochet, knitter, yarn hoarders to, you know, have a challenge to see who can go the longest with only shopping out of their stash. I was on a yarn timeout, and I clearly violated that pretty badly the last week. So I'm back on a yarn timeout. I'm gonna make only things from my stash, and that's that. So we'll see how that goes. Well, thanks for watching and subscribing. Until then, happy crafting.